Hey everybody. So this is my first time attempting to do anything like a vlog. Remember posting a video where I introduced myself before, but this is really a video to show my opinions on something. Or just, a vlog, whatever the fuck it's called. Um, I've always wanted to do a vlog, or, I've always wanted to be on YouTube to do videos, see what people thought of what I think. And I was thinking earlier, what am I going to do? What can I, you know, what would my theme be? I follow people, Hannah Harto, my Harto. She does like My Drunk Kitchen, you know, Wine Saturdays, or whatever the fuck it's called. And I was thinking, what am I gonna do? What would I want to do? Well, as I was thinking, I ended up watching a lot of What Would You Do? Now, if you don't know what Would You Do is, it is a What Would You Do is a TV show where actors put themselves in situations that are taboo in a way. Uh, more like, for example, the one I just watched was adoptive kids harassed for having two gay fathers. What would you do? Other ones were like a white barber works at a Harlem barber shop and is, bigoted against. Or a black guy goes into a Harlem barber shop and his white girlfriend joins him. Random things. Like different situations that hold some kind of taboo. And I was watching some of them, and it kind of just sparked this idea in my mind, and it was really interesting to me, just to kind of think about from an outside view. So, if you either A, haven't guessed, or B, didn't watch my introduction video, I'm gay. I'm a gay male. I try very, very hard to... Sorry, I'm putting on some new music while I talk to you. I try very, very hard to not judge, to be very accepting, and to really just accept people for who they are. Well, it watching some of these videos, I would see the reactions of the people around the actors that were, doing things, setting up scenarios. And I would think, I'd be like, the way these actors are just berating and criticizing and just being mean to these people, I thought it was horrible. Along the same line, there were a couple that made me really think about the way I view people. For example, I don't consider myself racist. I really don't. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what, what religion, color, sexual orientation. I don't care. It's who you are. Good for you. I'm happy for you. But I started thinking when I was watching some of these videos, and I couldn't help but think I would do that. I watched one of the videos about racial profiling. A black guy goes into a high-end New York store, fucking typical. And he was racially profiled. And me personally, I would not give a shit. You walk into a fucking store, I don't care what color you are. You go and, you buy whatever you want. You look at whatever you want. I don't care. But then I thought about racism in general. And I was like, I live not in a very good area. I mean, I live in a nice apartment, but not a great area. And being white is not the majority here. It's really, really mixed where I live. So then I think, and I'm like, how do I react when I see how do I react when I see black people, or when I see Mexican people, or Asian people? Just that one video made me think of how do I react around them? And I realized that when I see black people in particular, not to be racist because I'm not, but when I see black people, sometimes when I'm walking down one of the really bad streets I live on, it's really known as a crime street. I mean, there's lots of crime up and down it. East, west, whatever. And I thought, because I ride my bike home or I walk, and when I see other people, I internally go on the defensive. I'm very aware of what's happening around me. I'm very aware of who's around me, what I'm doing, who's nearby. When before, no one was around me, I didn't care. I'd be listening to music or, just enjoying the air. And I thought, why do I do that? Why do I do that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what color somebody is. It doesn't matter what nationality, what race, what religion. It doesn't matter. But why is it that I kind of enclose myself when I get to stereotypes? Sometimes it made me really think, and it made me sad. I couldn't believe that I kind of realized that in a way I was racist. Not even that. One of the other episodes was when obese people come into a restaurant and somebody steps up and says bad things about them. And I look at myself and when I watch the video, I think that is terrible. Who would do that? Who would do that on What Would You Do? The actors, I mean, who would go up and be like, you're disgusting, you need to stop eating, whatever. And I thought about it, and I work in a restaurant, and I've seen people come in, and I think to myself, why are you eating here? Why? It's not good for you. It's not good for you. You're hurting yourself. Why would you come to a restaurant and eat? Why don't you eat healthy? But then in the video, I look at it, and I'm disgusted by what I see. I honestly don't know what to think about this. I'm angry at myself for thinking that. But at the same time, I understand why I think that. And those are just two different examples. I know what it's like to be judged for something you can't control. And I try very hard to not be judgmental. And yet, when I watch these videos and really see how random strangers either defend or attack, I'm on the side of the defenders. And overall, I feel like I'm a defender. But I can think of times I've been on the attack. And I don't really know what to make of that. I don't know how to handle that because I never thought, that never clicked in my head. Well, I don't know what else to say at this point. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm probably going to create a video right after this, but who knows. Have a good night, you guys. Thanks for listening to my opinion. Please, if you want to have a serious discussion and a civil discussion, please post in the comments below. If you can't be civil, I don't want to hear you. Just flat out. I don't want to hear you. I want to be civil about this. Please give me civil, humble, honest opinions about what I have said. Don't go on the attack. If you're very passionate about something, please, put a disclaimer before you speak. But please tell me what you think. I really want to know. And I would like some input on how to view this. Let's say, how to view this idea in my head. Thanks, you guys. And I will talk to you later. Have a great night. I'm going to try getting to bed. It's about 4:30 in the morning now. So, good night, you guys. Bye.